there, how are y'all doing today? Got a quick little update on a few things, and I'm just gonna make one video for Algebra 2 and for Foundations today. So there'll be some notes that pertain to each individual class in here, but I just want to do one concise update with what came out from the state and the district yesterday. And so let's start with those updates first, and then I'll get into the class stuff second. So like I mentioned in yesterday's video, guidance came down from the state about going to one semester long grade. That mean I said we would talk about that as more guidance came from district. And so that guidance did come, and we're going to actually have a faculty meeting virtually on Friday to talk more about those details. But right now, here's what I know, and I can share with you. So anything that was deemed third quarter, so that would be everything through the previous e-learning week, so going back to the 27th, and actually the week of the 16th through the 20th was that e-learning week. We are, if you do not have your work in to, at that point, zeros will be put in for those assignments at that point. And then our grade book will actually continue through. And so all these grades that you're accumulating now for this week's work and the work that we'll do in the future, again, will all just average into this whole semester as we go along. And so again, that's the new change. So with that, the other big note that I can share with you at this point, and this pertains mainly for those that, attendance-wise, they have said that students will not have to validate attendance for courses they have a passing grade in. That has been a state regulation that has changed. Some other things that I'm going to hold off on sharing at this point until I have more details, and I'll probably record a video Friday to put out midday after I've gotten those details, and I'm sure Mr. Thomason will send out a call out with more of those details like he did yesterday for the seniors with their information. I'm sure he'll probably send one out to the rest of the school probably by Friday, if I had to guess, on all those details that'll come out. So I'm just going to hold off on those a little bit until that comes out. All right, so let's talk Algebra 2 real quick first, and then I'll go to Foundations. So Algebra 2, really good job getting into your assignment yesterday. Again, I have not had a chance to look through everybody's work, and that goes the same for Foundations, but I can, and I am looking at least how many of you have turned it in to know if you're at least doing it, if you're at least doing the Google form. And right now for Algebra 2, I have 9 out of the 20 that have submitted at this point. So if you haven't submitted your work, again, make sure you get it in as you can. Again, I set dates of the date that I'm assigning it, but understand you do have the wave weeks to get caught up as well. So again, if you get 5-1 in today, there's no penalty. We want to kind of keep the momentum going forward. So Algebra 2 today, you're going to be doing 5.2 on composition of functions. It's actually a really interesting section. When I talk about Algebra 2 and I talk about some of my favorite lessons, compositions is up there in like my top 5. It's a really intriguing topic, and just the way how functions combine together, and so you'll see that when you watch the lesson video. So let's switch gears to Foundations. Algebra 2, don't go anywhere. I got a couple closing notes, so don't leave me yet. Foundations. First block, we're looking at 7 out of the 19, or sorry, 7 out of the 23, and second block is 7 out of the 19. So again, like I said, for Honors Algebra 2, make sure you're getting your stuff done. Make sure you get it submitted. Please submit it to Google Classroom, because that's going to be the easiest way for me to grade it and keep it organized. Because if I'm getting a lot of emails, and again, this is going for everybody. If I'm getting a lot of emails of your individual assignments, they're going to get lost in that email at some point, and I'm going to have to dig it back out. Google Classroom organizes all that for me, and it would be a great help if you would submit your work to there. Again, if you're having issues submitting there, email me, and let's try and figure out what I can do on my end, or I might have you call the tech help support line to get help from them if you're having issues as well. Again, I'm more than willing to help you because, again, you know me, I'm a techie guy. I enjoy working with these things and helping you understand better how to use it. But even there's sometimes that there's something that's above my head, and it's easier that if I can send you one of those texts, I'm going to do that. You know me. I'm always going to try and troubleshoot something in class first before I send you out of class. So with that being said, foundations, you're going to look at 4.9 today. This is the last section of Unit 4. And so we're looking at comparing linear functions and looking at them in different forms, tables, graphs, and comparing between different representations to look at critical values. And so that's what we're looking at with that. Should be a short lesson, so I'm going to record both these lessons right after I finish this video. And then you're on track for the quiz on Friday. So your quiz on Friday will be 4.6 through 4.9. And then when we get back from spring break and we have the wave week after spring break, so the Unit 4 test for foundations will be the Tuesday of the next e-learning week. So again, Monday will be a review day of all of Unit 4 because again, we've had spring break, we've had the wave week, so I want to do a good review, give you some time to work on that, and then Tuesday will be the test, and so that date should be the 21st for the test, if I'm not mistaken, the dates in my head at the moment. And so that's it for foundation specifically. So again, like I've said in all these videos, stay safe, stay home, don't do anything stupid. Every day, that's going to be my sign off to these videos. Stay safe, stay home, don't do anything stupid, y'all. Thinking about y'all, hope y'all are staying safe, staying home, not doing anything stupid. I'm here for you if you need to come into the Zoom chats and get some help. Foundations 11:30 to 12:30, Algebra 2 1 to 2 o'clock. And again, if you need a different time than that, if that time doesn't work, because I know I've got some of my Algebra 2 kids who are working, if you need a different time, email me and let's work something out. Because, you know, if you want to do an 8 o'clock in the evening after my kids have gone to bed, and that's, you know, you're working middle of the day and, you know, the lunchtime doesn't work for you, again, I want to try and help you the best I can. But I don't know that if you don't reach out, and that goes to everybody. If you're not reaching out, if you're not doing anything and you're not saying anything about it, that's only hurting yourself in the end. And so reach out, make that contact, y'all. So I hope y'all have a great day. Again, if you need me, I'm here for you. Stay safe, stay home, don't do anything stupid, y'all. See y'all later.